Yo, what is up, you awesome people? Clunky here, and today I've got a treat for you guys. I'm gonna show you guys this dude's build right here. Okay, this dude has 3.1k rating. Do you think that this dude is going to make a video just like me to explain you guys and show you guys how to do it? No. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care. He wants to stay at the top, which is understandable, but I despise that. So today I will be exposing what are the very best stats possible, what's the best build possible, the best PvP talents, and then I will be showcasing some macros and the full versatility that is going to allow you guys to actually stand a chance. So let's get into it. Oh, and if you like this kind of video where I expose the best builds in the whole world, please leave a like and a subscribe. It actually helps grow my YouTube channel, so I would highly appreciate it. Alright, let's start with the stats first, okay? So this 3.1k rated player is currently sitting at 8% critical strike. Most of that critical strike rating is coming from his talents, in fact, okay? Bro has 0 point invested into critical strike, so that's that you want to avoid actually getting gear with critical strike on it, okay? And then bro's running with 19% haste. Believe it or not, right now haste for Destruction Warlock is out of this world good, so you actually need that 19% haste. Bro's running with 20% mastery. If you guys don't know what your mastery does as a Destruction Warlock, it literally adds a chance to deal more damage. That's literally it. And then bro's running at 22 versatility, and right now 20% is the sweet spot for pretty much every character, but I'm gonna say Destruction Warlock is kind of squishy, so it only makes sense to have a little bit more versatility than the straight up 20% soft cap, okay? So let's go over each and every piece of gear that this dude has, okay? Very much best in slot for destruction right now. So bro's running with Forge Gladiators Silk guys, okay? You can get that piece from the Conquest vendor. He's running with versatility and haste gems, okay? As for the necklace, bro's playing with Forge Gladiators necklace, which are giving him haste and versatility. He's playing with 2 gems that increase versatility and haste, okay? As for the shoulders, he's running with Forge Gladiators Silk Mantle, which is again from the PvP Conquest vendor with haste. He's running with the Cape Forge Gladiators Drape, okay, which actually increases haste and versatility, enchanted with Leeching Fangs, okay? So he's playing with Leech. I did not know that. And then as for the chest, he's running with the tier set piece for the chest, granting haste mastery, okay? Very important. You need that chest piece, okay? And then he's running with the wrists called X-Flame Coven's Wrist Lace. If you're ever asking yourself how to get X-Flame Coven's wrist lace, it's pretty normal, okay? All you have to do is go buy some wrists from the Conquest vendor in Dornogal, and then go to your catalyst, which is in Dornogal also, and you change that piece of gear into your X-Flame Coven's wrist lace, okay? As for the gloves, bro's running with Forge Gladiators Silk Gloves, again from the Conquest vendor with haste and versatility. For the belt, he's running with Forge Gladiators Silk Cord, which grants him haste and versatility, enchanted with versatility and haste gem. And then as for the legs, he's literally running with the tier set piece for the legs. Oh yeah, and enchanted with 747 intellect and 230 stamina. Okay, as for the boots, he's running with Algary Competitors Cloth Threads. I don't know if you guys know how to actually craft gear. I'm assuming that you do. Just let me know if you don't know in the comments below. So next videos, I'm actually going to explain how to do it, okay? As for the rings, he's playing with Algary Competitor Signets, granting haste versatility, enchanted with Cursed Mastery. Okay, super important. Cursed Mastery, versatility, and haste gems. And then for his outer ring, he's running with Forge Gladiator's Ring, okay, from the Conquest PvP vendor, granting him haste versatility with Cursed Mastery Enchant. Very important. He's running with versatility, and haste gems again. And then he's running with Forge Gladiator's Insignia of Alacrity. Super important, again, granting a huge amount of haste. And he's running, as most people should, with Algari Competitor's Medallion. Okay, so let's check the very best PvP talents available right now that this dude is actually running with. He's playing with Soul Rip. Soul Rip, how can I explain it easily? You're gonna get smashed by rogues and DKs so hard, and warriors, etc. Everything that has a melee weapon is going to murder you as a destruction warlock, and running with Soul Rip actually makes it so that whenever you get smacked by 3 people at once, you pop that ability and it reduces all their damage done by 25%. And their healings received by 25% for 8 seconds. So it's going super well with your curses that further diminish the enemy's ability to deal damage to you. So it only makes a lot of sense. And then he's playing with Nether Ward. What this does, essentially for 3 seconds, nothing can actually use any magic on you. Okay, it literally reflects magic. It deals exactly what you would have received otherwise. If you use Nether Ward, if someone casts a Chaos Ball on you, it just goes back right at the enemy who casted that. So super good. In fact, with Nether Ward, what you can do is actually reflect a DK's grip. So DK tries to grip you, you just pre-Nether Ward and you are literally immune to that grip. So super insanely good. And then bro's playing Gateway Mastery. Okay, this is so slept on. I've been playing with Gateway Mastery since it was released, okay? Literally how it works, you can place a demonic gateway so far away that when you use it, enemies cannot even catch you. On top of that, your allies can also use the gateway. On top of that, on the maps where you need to run towards an objective and then come back, Gateway Mastery actually is insane. You can literally place it between 2 flags and you just take it, it teleports right next to the other flag almost, and you can take it when you are mounted. Though keep in mind you cannot use Gateway Mastery while carrying a flag, which only makes sense, honestly. Alright, so now that you know what are the very best stats to go for, best in slot gear across the board, you know about the best PvP talents possible for this build, I'm gonna walk you through everything that you need to know about this build right here. This is literally the dude's build, okay, by the way. Alright, so I'm gonna talk about what is absolutely essential, okay? So he's running with Aura of Enfeeblement. He's not even running with Curse of the Satyr, okay? Because why? Because you're gonna get murdered by melees. And how it works with this ability right here, it says while Unending Resolve is active, enemies within 30 yards are affected by Curse of Tongues and Curse of Weakness are at 100% effectiveness. So that means if you get gripped in, you wall, you just use your Unending Resolve, everything around you deals 30% less critical damage. Mages, everything that's casting spells actually get a big curse on them for the whole duration, allowing you to just start spamming your curses everywhere, try to get out, you know the drill, okay? On top of that, bro's running with Bleak Heart Tactics. Wither damage increased by 20%. You're gonna see Wither is actually broken right now for destruction. And when Wither gains a stack from Blackened Soul, it has a chance to gain an additional stack. Essentially what it means, more damage. That's literally it, okay? They made it sound complicated, but really it's what it is. He's running with Zevran's Resilience. Dark Pact heals you for 100k every 1 second while active. Super good. The other thing that you need to know about is bro's running with Cataclysm. Basically, he's not running it for the damage. He's running it because whenever you can use Cataclysm on multiple targets, it automatically applies your Wither. Super important. If you can score that shit on 10 targets, you did so much damage you don't even know how much, man. Wither is just dumb OP right now. And then bro's actually running with Mayhem. This ability right now, I don't know why is broken. Literally, it automatically applies havoc on random targets whenever you just deal your normal rotation, and it allows you to actually use weather and spread that weather super fast, okay? And then, as you might know already, he's playing with Soulfire into Decimation. Okay, so right now with this talent right here, Soulfire has a chance to almost become instant. So you're gonna see, and it can proc multiple times in a row, so it's pretty dumb. Then he's running with Chaos Incarnate. Again, super important. Literally, this tooltip, what it means is you at least gain 70% of your maximum benefit from your mastery. So that is why bro's mastery is so high, is because he's running with Chaos Incarnate. Okay, he's running with Avatar of Destruction. Okay, because your Overfiend actually deals some pretty meaningful bursts. The Chaos Bolts from your Overfiend can actually hit for 1 million, so it's pretty good. He's running with Master Ritualist because it makes your Ritual of Ruin require 5 less soul shards spent to actually happen, so super good. Ritual of Ruin, and on top of that, he's playing with Crashing Chaos. Okay, Crashing Chaos combined with Chaos Incarnate, absolutely bonkers. You're going to be spamming those 2 million plus Chaos Bolts, and when you drop your Infernal, trust me, you generate so many soul shards you won't know what to do with them. So you're going to be spamming those freaking Chaos Bolts the whole day, man. And then bro's actually playing with Fiendish Cruelty. Basically what it does is when you fail to kill a target that is below 30% health, it reduces the cooldown of your Shadow Burn by 5 seconds, which is essentially 50% of its total cooldown, because Shadow Burn is 10 seconds cooldown, and if you fail to kill a target that is below 30% health, now your Shadow Burn is back off CD in 5 seconds. So it's pretty OP. And then as for the left side of the tree, bro's actually running with Strength of Will. Okay, Unending Resolve reduces damage taken by an additional 15%. He's actually running with Frequent Donor, which reduces the cooldown of Dark Pact by 15 seconds. And bro's actually running with Pact of Gluttony, which increases the amount of healings you receive from your Healthstone. And on top of that, what happens is now your Healthstone's cooldown does not stop in combat. Okay, this is very good. Okay, usually with the normal Healthstones, you would like use it on yourself to heal yourself, and then you would have to wait to be out of combat and then wait 1 minute before you can use another one. No more. Now with this, as long as you're in combat, the cooldown keeps coming back off cooldown and you can use it again. I don't know if you guys noticed, but bro's not even running with Amplify Curse at all, so we can forget those two passives right there. He's running with Demonic Embrace, increasing your stamina by 10%. Again, you're super squishy with Destruction. And then the other thing that bro's playing with is Burning Rush with Fiendish Stride, basically making it so that the damage dealt by Burning Rush is reduced by 10%. On top of that, it increases your movement speed by an additional 20% while using Burning Rush. If you guys have been playing Destruction at all, you know that you're perma-slowed. You can literally cannot catch up on your enemies, but if you're actually using those two abilities together with your Gateway Mastery, you are super hard to actually catch now. All right, so now I'm going to showcase the full burst rotation, okay, and watch it because it's kind of weird. Okay, so you remember your summon Infernal with Crashing Chaos, right? So when you use your Infernal is when you want to burst. Essentially, every 2 minutes, you're going to be able to burst super hard with your Elemental, okay? And then every 1 minute, you're going to be able to burst super hard with your Wither, okay? Because when you use your freaking Malevolence, it will increase your haste by 8%, allowing you to actually spam that Chaos Bolts, okay? Especially if you're playing with Ritual of Ruin, Okay, you remember that we spoke about that? Very, very important. And you want to use your Cataclysm to actually get into your bursting phase as fast as possible. So what do we actually want to do here? Wither as many targets as possible. And then what you want to do is use your Infernal, and then you want to use your Malevolence. All right, so wither on as many targets as you can, and then you go ahead and use your Cataclysm. And then when you're ready, you actually want to summon your Infernal into Malevolence. And then right now, we're going to be bursting like freaking crazy. We got 1 proc of Soulfire. Chaos Bolt, we're spamming that Chaos Bolt right now. We're spamming it. Oh, another Soulfire proc. Wow, double Soulfires, boys. Another one. Crazy, dude. Those are hitting super hard right now. We're spamming again. And then what happens is the PvP dummies are kind of glitched in the sense that they're always below 30% health, so I happen to be able to use Shadowburn a little bit more often, so that's why I'm not actually using Shadowburn that much, just to showcase what would be possible in the real fight. And then what you want to do is just wait until you actually get your Malevolence back. Okay, that's literally the whole goal of what we're doing right now. Okay, Chaos Bolt, getting as many Chaos Bolts as we can, and we're about to get Malevolence, so we're gonna fully dot everything once again, and then we're gonna use our Cataclysm in a couple of seconds into Malevolence. Okay, that's literally the whole point of what we're doing right here. We're getting Cataclysm, we redot everything if possible with Wither, Malevolence again, and then we start again with using as many Shadowburns as possible and as many Chaos Bolts as possible. Okay, Soulfire proc right here, again pumping that huge damage. You always want to use those Shadowburns before everything though, okay, to build your Ritual of Doom. So Blackened Soul actually causing 33% of our total damage, absolutely bonkers. And then you've got Wither. Okay, Blackened Soul actually happens whenever you press Malevolence, so it only adds more damage on your Wither. Basically, Wither dealing 200k damage, it's 16% of our total damage. Then you've got Chaos Bolts hitting for 1.3 million damage. Okay, that is without Zerker buff, that is without any potion, that is without the best gear, because I honestly have shit gear on my Destruction Warlock, so expect to hit way higher on your Destruction Warlock. Shadowburn hitting for 1 million, Soulfires hitting for 1.5 million damage, almost spammable ability. Okay, sometimes you just get lucky and you get a bunch of them. Then you've got Conflagrate hitting for almost 1 million, Cataclysm hitting for pretty bad damage. In fact, it hits for 1 million, but you're using it to spread that Wither. Okay, that's literally the reason why you're using it. And then finally, I've got this Malevolence macro. Okay, this, gentlemen, is not usable in rated PvP, but I feel like it's super fun to use in unrated PvP. Okay, so whenever you press Malevolence with my macro, it is going to use a Saltwater Potion. Okay, increasing your damage by 30%. You can buy those Saltwater Potions on the auction house. They're literally worth 6 gold, and it's usable in unrated PvP, so pretty fun, especially if you like going for huge kill streaks. Alright, so this is pretty much it for me. If you guys like this kind of content where I expose the best builds possible in the whole world for you guys, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share this video to your friends who might be interested in learning how to deal that massive freaking damage. Thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic rest of the day. Stay awesome, gentlemen, and check out my other gameplay videos. They're pretty good too.